There are four types of diversity that may come into play: ethnic, cultural, religious, and socioeconomic. Ethnic diversity means that you have a different ethnic origin than your mentee. African American, Caucasian, Chinese, Japanese, Mauritanian, and so forth. It also means understanding that within a given ethnicity, there are also distinctions. So for example, not everybody from Japan is the same. Not everybody from China is the same. It's important to respect and understand a person's ethnic heritage because oftentimes it informs what they do or how they think about a situation or their understanding of given circumstances. Cultural diversity represents the culture that a person was raised with. Now, cultures can be broad and span across many countries, or very, very narrow, even within a very specific region, city, or neighborhood. So for example, we see as a broad spanning cultural similarity, amongst the Arabs, generosity is a very common thing. So no matter which Arab country you go to, you'll find that there's a generous spirit, especially when it comes to being invited to homes for meals and so forth. On the other hand, you can have very narrow understandings. So for example, within New York City, whether you're from the Bronx or Queens, you may find differences of how certain things are approached. Similarly, we find that those from New York are often different from those in California. And it's important that as we're understanding a person's given culture, that we don't make assumptions that just because we know one person from that country or that broad geopolitical region, that we have a good understanding of where our mentee is from or what their culture is really about. Respecting culture means that we don't look down or put others down because they do something differently from our own culture, even if we happen to disagree with that particular cultural practice. Religious diversity comes when we have a different religion than our mentee. And it's very important that we neither proselytize, trying to convert them to our religion, nor put down their faith or otherwise make it seem insignificant. Socioeconomic diversity means that we have a different social or economic status. So this is both wealth as well as culture or class. In other words, what neighborhoods we live in, whether or not we have a certain degree of pedigree within our backgrounds or a lack thereof, where our parents are from in terms of a economic background, are they wealthy, are they poor, and everything in between. And again, this is something that we need to be sensitive to and understand that we may see the world differently because of how we were raised within a certain social or economic stratosphere in terms of what's acceptable, what's appropriate, what's inappropriate, and so forth. Ultimately, in dealing with diversity, it's important to be yourself. Don't try to over-identify with your mentee or to become just like them in order to show that you understand. It's better to simply ask a lot of questions, be inquisitive, and be genuinely interested in who they are and why they are, and appreciate and value them for themselves. And you be yourself, and let them come to value and appreciate you for who you are.